Hello, hello. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am coming back a little later today. I had fun. These girls look great today. Hello, Ayad. How are you? Hey, Robert. Hello. Are you the first like? I see Abby wrote, but Abby may have been on earlier. Yes. Yes, Abby, I went on a date. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yep. Mm-hmm. Did you see my outfit? How do I? Why? It's just a dress. It's just a dress. I promised I said I wasn't going to wear no more dresses because I just got out the dress challenge. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I missed y'all. How have you been? I was LOL, but I don't care about who liked first. But I see Abby first. It says hi first. Abby's number one. How is everybody? Is it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I feel like I want to eat my food. Cause you know what? That I've never had a burrito the size of my arm. I've just never seen it. My burrito was literally the size from my elbow to my finger. That was ridiculous. But I still feel like I'm about to finish it tonight. It was delicious. Those are good. Yes. It was so good. It's so good. Because I feel like I need to finish it tonight. Because, burritos are not something that you keep. It's not going to it won't taste the same tomorrow, It's like perfect the way it is right then. So I'm probably about to eat it a little bit. I'm about to shower. All right, Abby. How many cars did we sell, Robert? How we do today? My hair held up because it rained. It's been raining on and off all day. So. Hey, Jess. I know. Happy full moon. Listen, because I just came back. And as soon as I walked in the house and I clocked out and closed the door, I was like, I didn't even see her. How did I not see the full moon? And I was so excited to be outside because I've never been outside like out and about with somebody on the full moon. At least not to my recollection now. Hello, is it why kids security? Stop smiling, it's contagious. I can't help. I can't help. I had a date tonight. It was fun. It was lots of fun. Okay. Hey, Robert. 2. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. Come on, Robert. Yes. 2 days in a row. Look. Come on, abundance. Yeah, I did have a lot of fun. It was simple. I probably need to go. I was trying to figure out why I washed my hands when I came back because I petted the 2 cane Corsos that he had. He has a gray and the black cane. Cane Corsos. I was like, oh my gosh. But yes, I did use the bathroom when I came back, so I'm good. Okay. Yeah. Robert, you next. I done been on 2 to your 0. This is not okay. This is not okay. Yes, I have been on 2 to your 0. Unless you over there holding out on us. Thank you. Yes, they were cute. I mean, big but cute. I didn't get out the car, but I did open. I opened the door, and so I guess the boy, he came and like kind of laid his head down. I was like, oh. Well, it was a truck, big truck, so. Oh, he was cute. Big doggies, yeah. Cause when I met him before, I've known him for years, by the way. But he had pit bulls then, so now he has cane corsos. I hate myself. Oh, praying for you, Aaliyah. I'm not feeling that yet, little sis. Robert, you keep putting it back, pushing it back, and pushing it back, and pushing it back. You know what they say, like when you have children, there's never a good time. You just jump out there and do it. Hello, Kayshawn. How are you? Hello, Court. Happy. We got about 22 minutes on my side. So we're not quite in Sunday yet. We're still in Saturday. But happy Sunday. No Dropbox, we love you. Is that Katharina? Hello, Katharina. Love you too. I love you, Keshawn. Want to travel and have fun first. Robert, you can travel and have fun and go on a date. You do not have to marry her. Yeah. You can go on a date. You can go to coffee. You can go to brunch. You don't gotta go to dinner. It don't even have to be at night. It don't gotta be dark outside. It could be Panera. It could be Starbucks. It could be, I don't know, Chili's, Applebee's. It could be fine dining. It could be, you could take her to the barbecue place and y'all could share coconut pie. I don't really care what it is, but you could do that. You can have a date and not be tied to the person, you know. Yeah, it's possible. It's just you need to be around feminine energy. That's what I mean. Because your son is leaving, you're gonna have, it would be empty nester, and you don't necessarily work with any women. So, yeah, you need some feminine energy, sir. Yeah, ice cream, walk in the park. See, look at all these great ideas. Ah. Hello, Juju on time. Let me see. You're asking. Can you make up a superhero or a villain? Mine would be, I would be a superhero. My superhero strength, I would be a woman of the trees. And so I've already thought about this. I'm so glad you asked. Juju one time, I would be a woman of the trees, and then I could touch the tree and turn into the tree. So like camouflage myself, and then I could travel through the trees, like like either like swinging on the trees or travel underground to like where I need to go, because trees have an underground network because their roots are so deep. Yeah. So that would be mine. So I could camouflage myself into any tree or mold myself and to be a part of the tree. Mm-hmm. And since the trees have been around for so many years, they have so many things that they already know, right? Because they've been around for like 400, 500, I don't know how many years, but they know so many different things. And so they was like, oh, that my only kind of kryptonite would be like a desert or something where there are no trees. I would be a little crippled in those kind of areas. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. She said, wait, what? That's amazing. I like to see. Hey, Kayshawn, you got to come on and join us. We go live every evening around 10:30. Tonight was a little bit later. But yeah, I'll use that in my comic. Sure. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. But I literally be thinking, I was like, ooh, this sounds like a great thing to have because I'm naturally just drawn to trees. And yeah. Yeah. And then being able to connect with the animals and stuff because you already know you're part of nature, so you know how they interpret things and get them to be on your side. Yeah. Hello, Steven. You are so welcome, Juju. I like to talk with you. We're talking right now, Kayshawn. Kayshawn. Kayshawn, I had a date tonight. It was fun. I'm about to go eat the rest of my food, I think. Because I don't want it to go bad. I had a burrito, and I don't want the burrito. I don't want to have to reheat the burrito tomorrow because it's not going to taste the same. He said, wait, really? Yeah, I know. All that talk last night, me and Jess talked, and I released some unwanted emotions, I guess. And yep, here we are having dates. Look at God. All right, let's go eat. You want to see my outfit? See my outfit? I just wore. Hello? Y'all still there? Hello? Y'all still there? Um, you love my bed. Thank you so much. Can you see me? Am I back? Wait a minute. Hold on. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Oh, and I hate putting my bed on when I was out in big clothes. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Thank you, Kayshawn. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Okay. Okay. So I froze because he called me. So I you can hear me? Okay, good. Okay, yeah. So oh wait, let's mute that. That's loud. That is loud. So yes, if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. I go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:47 p.m. And yeah, My name is Aysia. You are absolutely correct, Juju. 100% correct. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. So apologies. I was wanting to wait a little bit longer because I wanted to make sure that I told him to call me when he got home, and uh, he stays far, so he called me literally like maybe 10 minutes after we got on the phone. I mean, after we got on the live stream, so that's why it froze for a little second. Am I from? Where am I from? I am I'm in South Carolina right now. What was I about to do? Oh, yes. That's exactly what I was going to do. Let me see here. That is totally okay with me. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Don't feel sorry. And then how long have you been doing comedy, Juju? That's really cool because comedy is hard. Like, really, you gotta be like on it. All right. Thank you so much, Juju. Send us some of your let us know when you if they post do you post your comedy acts and stuff on your page and stuff? So we can like watch them. We love to laugh over here. Oh, comics, like comic books. That is so cool. Oh. That's cool. Yes, I love that. Okay, you did say comic. I misunderstood. You did say comic book. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. A woman of the trees. That's so cool. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, nice, Jude. Yeah, you gotta let us know when that comes out. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's in there. That's cool. That's so cool. I've been working on it for 5 years. And I wanted to ask some people for ideas since I'm working on. Oh wow, that's the best thing to do is just ask other people, right? Because you probably had no idea. I've already thought this through. I feel like it's gonna be a movie at some point. That or I'm going to become it. We're still working on it. I don't know. All the trees that I touch have ants on them, so we're trying to figure out which one has the back door that I haven't reached yet. We're almost there. The best to you, Juju. Yeah. I'll watch or comment your stream when I'm done. Yeah, it might take you. That's fine. That is fine. How many do you have so far? Hey, Steven. How are you? It's late. It's almost midnight. Ah. All right. Let's go eat. Let's go eat. He wants to take me out tomorrow. I'm so happy. Okay. Let's eat. Side note. Oh, she closed the. Okay. I'll show you to you maybe. I just started on the first book of the whole comic universe. It's gonna be a whole comic universe. This is so fun. I love it. Hey Wesley, how are you? I did enjoy my night, Steven. I did. I went on a date. And he's taking me out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited. I also have 100 book ideas, but I'll make them top priority for the current thing. Yeah, cool. Take your time. We're just, I just get excited when people have really creative ideas and they put them into practice, right? Put them into fruition. Because it's the perfect time to do it, yeah. August is a good month. We had Lionsgate Portal, Full Moon. Oh, do it, do it, do it. Do it. They're all connected to each book. I love that. And it's really cool if you like know how to think how all them like mold together. That's just fascinating. It's so fascinating to me. Oh, so I'm second fiddle to everyone. Listen, y'all be slow on here. Y'all be slow on here. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me eat my burrito. Hold on. Draw back a little bit. My aunt really made this like the placement and the table and like the curtains look really nice, but they're closed right now. So when they open up again, I'll show you. Look at these flowers. They're so pretty. He didn't give me flowers. That's the only, well, it was a couple things, but we're okay. Hold on, I'll be right back. Look at the size of this burrito. It looks so big. I had to put it upside down. Look at this thing. This is the half I didn't eat. What is this? This is the half I didn't eat. It takes up the whole top. My elbow. That's crazy. It was so good. Actually, I started the idea when I was in second grade. But I just revised it and now I'm in the 9th grade. Oh my goodness, I'll also publish the books. Good night, Juju. Oh man, that's so cool. Okay, let me go get a knife and a fork. Okay. I don't even know where to start. This is so big. I don't even know what's in here, really. You know, sometimes it'd be so, like, it was different on a plate. But I don't want to do it on Tupperware because it's got some juice in it. And I don't want to, I almost feel like I need a spoon. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he took you out and we're eating again. I bet you just mumbled on your food. Huh? No, this is the food from the date. It was so much. What time did he picked me up about 8. And you know, Mexican is fast. So I already knew what I wanted by the time the guy came by. I want to say we probably left there at like maybe 9. Maybe 9. But did you see how big this thing is? It's huge. I only ate half of it. And then, you know, they give you the, what do you call it? They give you the chips and the salsa. And then they give you, hey Tim, hey Waking Power, Efficient Channel, Comic. Is that, Judy? What is in it? You never had a burrito? Tim, you never had a burrito? This is a veggie burrito. So this one has a ton of stuff. This one has bell peppers, looks like veggies, maybe zucchini, onion. At first I got nervous just now. I was like, I ate this all night. And then I was like, what is this? Aysia, don't make a mess. But it's a carrot. I thought it was a pepperoni. Rice, queso. Let me not make a mess. I guess I'm not. Did you ask me to marry you? How do you even know what I like? Must be intentional, eh? Now you want to make me get a plain coconut? We're going. He wants to take me out tomorrow. Just having fun. Just having fun. I got time. It's cool. It's really cool. Yeah, this is my skin. Takes Steven said 1 + 1 = 2. Yes, Steven. 1 + 1 = 2. We're just having fun. I'm just having fun. That's all. But he likes to drive. So that's good. I like to ride. Passenger princess. Yeah, it's still going. What I thought about later was like, you know, when you go on dates, you should be mindful what you eat. Because this is probably too messy. You can't really eat cute with a burrito. Because you either have to, well, this was way too big, so you either gotta like, or you gotta cut and blow. So I probably should have got like a veggie, because the guy said veggie bowl. I was like, no, burrito. But I probably should have got a bowl because I could have eating it a little bit easier. But if this what the burrito look like, I can imagine what the bowl look like. Sheesh. But it's good. I'm surprised Nevaeh's not here. Where's Nevaeh? It might have just stopped. Let me check. Me black. Oh no, it's on spin. It says it's got the light up for spin and rinse.
It'll cut off soon because it had already spun and we were waiting for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Robert. Speaking of comfortable, Robert, when you go on a date, I stayed awake waiting for you only to find out I am an equal opportunity employer. We are now hiring. Yes, tell him. Let me turn it. I'll turn it. You see her curtains? So I wish I was gonna show them your curtains, but I was like, oh, she already turned them down.
Oh, yeah.
They're so pretty. Oh God, they're so pretty.
Grandma was like, why didn't you put them in the living room? I was like, no.
They're perfect in here. They're pretty.
I think so.
Especially with like the placements and stuff. Yeah. What did Alyssa say? She liked it too, right?
Uh-huh, yes.
Yeah. What's her friend's name?
Cabry.
Cabry. There's Nevaeh. We were looking for you, Nevaeh. There she is. Not for a while. Hey, Nevaeh. Robert, I can feel you. You're giving me turtle vibes. I feel like you're going back into your shell. Sorry, I'm late. Dejeuning was here and I forgot to check my phone to see if you started your live. It's okay, Nevaeh. Robert, don't try to stop me. No, Prophet. Hey, Prophet. Warm greetings. Let the background talk. She's already dressed and ready for bed, so no. She will not be on. You know we come on here late. Burrito. It was so big.
Good night.
Good night, Auntie. How are you, Prophet? Good to see you. Veggie burrito. It does have sour cream and some queso in it. You just came back from a date too? I walked out because how old are you, Tim? So, Tim, how old are you first? Have fun. Okay. Good night, Steven. I'm good, love. Peaceful and powerful. Ooh, peaceful and powerful. I love that. 29. Okay, Tim, you're 29. How old was she? Dejanay just left. Tell me, say hello. Because listen. Okay, so I'm 39. And the guy is 48. So what we talked about, like as soon as I got in the car, because I don't eat meat, right? We were talking about different things. And he said he like his meat well done. And he was like, because I don't want no worms or nothing in it. And I said, well, you know, you have. I said, I do black seed oil for detox. And guess what we started talking about? My favorite topic. We talked about that for 20 minutes. Poop. We talked about poop. 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 We talked about detoxing our bodies for 20 minutes. It was fantastic. So, Tim, listen, if she's already talking about the details of her cycle, that should have been a sign to know when she's going to be on it, so you know when she's going to be off it. Okay? That's number one. And then if she tells you, then you know what kind of mood she's going to be in each phase. And it's a full moon. Use that to your advantage, sir. Especially if you like her. She was spilling tea and you wasn't even clocking it. See it? But I don't talk about all that stuff on this side, not the public side. Membership side, we would get more into more of those kind of things. But yeah. Look at Robert. I'm not sure if Robert's question was because of me or because of Tim. You said I didn't think of it that way. I know. Yes, that way you'll know. Right, because you always want to know how a female is. Because we talked about that, about, you know, like people in the past, like exes and stuff. He was like, sometimes, you know, like one of his exes, he was like, she'd be real cool, and then she'll just like spaz out. He was like, I don't know what that was. I was like, probably could have been right. He was like, I don't know if it was like, you know, was she that cycle time or what? He was like, but other than that, she was real cool, but she was spaz out. You need to know what you're in for. Because some of us just want food, chocolate, and TV. Some of us want like heating pads and Midol. Some of us just want sleep. I'm like, we have some that just want like meditation, yoga, outside. Everybody's different, you know? Oh, my earrings. Thank you so much, Nevaeh. And it's a full moon. Full moon. Birthday skin. You are telling me for real. I'm so embarrassed. So you literally just left her like that. So in sales, if you are ever like in a situation and you don't like the way something is going, then we call it like an environmental interrupt or a pattern interrupt. So you be like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. When you go to the bathroom, come back. It gives her time to think about different things, and it gives you time to like, okay, what can I think about when I come back to the table? When you come back, you just say, oh, just your food. Then you just change the subject. Then the whole thing changes. But don't come back and say, where were we? And then she's like, okay, on my cycle, right? Don't do that. But just change the pattern, or maybe you drop something. Maybe you, show her something on your phone. It's like, oh, that reminds me. And show her something completely different. I thought about you when I thought about this. You know, did you get the card I sent you? So what'd you think of the flowers I said? I don't know. Just change the subject in a different way if you don't want to learn those things. But you don't just walk out on her. Especially if you liked her, right? She could be. It's a full moon, right? Women, when emotions are high, intelligence is low, but women are also ruled by the moon. So because it's a full moon and our energies are fully heightened right now, she could just be literally what's the word? If she liked you, she might just be spilling. Like some women don't know how to talk around a guy, so she's just saying stuff. She's like, "Oh my God, why would I even talk about my cycle? I just met him." But she could really like you, and so she's probably just talking, right? She probably was just like, "Oh my gosh," and it was like, "Why would I say that? I don't know." Yeah, it could be she's introverted, she's shy, she didn't know what to say. Hey, Marlene. Hey, honey. Let me see. I got two heat and I got two beds. My land. I knew a chick that period she would get confused and hate everyone. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't like all that. I would tell you, once I stopped eating meat, I stopped having really bad cycle. So I just stopped going. It helped me out a lot. A lot. Ow. How are you, Marlene? I'm not trying to hear about I think she was just nervous, though, Robert. I think that's what it was. Because I said something on this date, and I was like, Asia, why did you say that? Why did you say that? Clock it. Clock it and change to something else. Pattern interrupt is a game changer. Subtle redirection. Yeah. Pattern interrupt is huge. Real good. Really good. You can shift something real quick. Like, sometimes doing this chat. Like, if I don't like the way the chat's going, I'll be back. We're not gonna do that today. I'll do that. I've done that a couple times. You look. Oh, thank you, Tim. She's exposing who she is. Being blunt is her form of comfortability around you while other brothers get a competition. In 7 weeks, you see. Yeah. I'm doing great, Marlene. How are you? Why are you crying? Are you in Harlem? I'm in South Carolina. Meat gave Asia mood swings, which is unsavory. I was like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't call me, don't nothing. No, I wouldn't think I was that bad. I don't think so. I'm usually quite nice, and I have a high pain tolerance. So, you know, but yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry, I went to get Nevaeh. Stop apologizing, ma'am. Who are you apologizing for? You did nothing wrong, okay? You did absolutely nothing wrong. You are not in trouble. You can turn this off and go to bed. You can go get you some water. You can have fun with your friend. There's no need to apologize. Hello, Charles. Oh wow, just came from Charleston. Really? I'm about an hour from Charleston. I'm in Columbia. I'm crying because I got bullied today. Really? Oh. Huh? Just drop him in the throat. I mean, I don't condone violence, but I would say, don't let other people what they say affect you. Because whatever they said, it wasn't true. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. I was gonna ask, is Q on? I don't. How do y'all handle bullies in the past when y'all was Marlene's age? I only think I had one, and if it was a bully, if you could call it that, she was a heavy set, taller black girl. Um, yeah, I don't remember, but I'm thinking I probably like. But I only feel like I seen her that one day, and then there was one other one. But I think maybe I made him laugh or something. I didn't have too many of those interactions. Usually, people bully other people because there's something internal that they're having problems with. So they're trying to take it on you, but to never take that personal because it's not yours to carry. It is always their stuff. It may feel bad, it may sting because you're younger and you don't know why that they're doing it, but trust me, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them because it's probably somebody's picking on them, and so they feel like if I pick on somebody that is feel like is weaker than me, then it'll make me feel strong, but it doesn't. Oh, you mean they took $500 from you, Charles? How old's your child? Are you doing backpack? You had to tell jokes to keep the bullies from laughing. Yeah, the humor works very well. Um, I'm paying, not receiving. Yeah, I figured you were paying. But you over here to my Ebony Princess. You could just go back to Charles. Or Vanny. I like the Vanny better, but you could be Charles or Vanny or Ebony. You know, listen. In this world, you can always reinvent yourself, Ebony. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were girls. They used to go to my old school. I was in the tub. Oh, there's Jessica. Jess, you have any words for Marlene? Marlene said she had some girls bullied her today. But I was telling her, I was like, that has everything to do with them and not you. Um, Great analysis on bullying, but sometimes I'm just evil. I bullies. You sound like Dean. That sounds like something Dean would say. The bullies with words that will echo for days. They can't erase. Rubber now and chill and laugh. The bullies is people overlook trauma. I think. What did they say exactly? And is it what they said, or was it because they said it around people? Because I feel like that's the, I don't know. Go ahead. No way, Ebony. Profit. They are mostly evil. I'm from Brooklyn, right? But it stems from somewhere. Bullies at that age. Marlene is like 15, so bullies at that age, I don't think they're evil. I just think they've had a rough childhood growing up, and so they don't know how to process their emotions. And it's only until they get older. Here's the thing: if you were to go back, forward, I just had my 20-year reunion last year, and in the chat, one of the girls was like, I don't know if I should go because I got bullied and I'm just not really feeling it. And the guys was like, I don't even know. He was like, I bullied, but I don't think it was you. But if it was, I'm sorry. I was like, not us being grown up, not us taking accountability for our actions. And one of the girls, she was like, I was very apprehensive about going because she was bullied in the past. And she said, but she was like, I had so much fun. She was like, I was so glad I went because it was completely different. So I would say it's going to get better. I promise you it's going to get better. Let me see here. Tim is from Brooklyn. Oh, okay. I've got family in New York. I love New York. I was born in New York. So I still feel like every time I go to New York, I feel like I'm plugged back into earth, right? Like there's still something there that still gives me just like this energy. I gotta pay extra $1,000 a month. I'll be whatever you want me to be. So how far behind are you? Or are you just doing very well at your job that they're taking that much? Or how many kids do you have? We had a school show up where we would go and find our classrooms and get our lockers. True profit. What Aysia Smiles said, some no self-esteem or temporarily hurt human decided to transfer. Instead of transmitting their energy, yeah. Marlene, people analyze you and find imperfection and multiply it. You must stand up for yourself and learn to be stronger every day. Oh, and Marlene, it's a full moon, honey. So for the next couple days, people are gonna be like that. Where do you live? Did you have school today? Today was Saturday. You had school. Was that yesterday? I was bullied too. I became my own best friend. A bright light came on that no one could deny. Oh, that's beautiful, Jess. And they said, hey, Marlene, or did I say, no one will ever love you, girl. And then they pushed me to the floor. They really bold. I would have got back up. And, well, it's not my story. Got some makeup on. Nevaeh, I had a date tonight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I couldn't find the full moon tonight. And it didn't even dawn on me until I got back in the house. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't even see her. Light in the night sky. I didn't even look for her. And it's a full moon. But I was going to say, Marlene, it's a full moon. So here's what we say when intelligence is, when emotions are high, intelligence is low. So for the next couple of days, people just do some really random stuff. Like you think about when they say when it's a full moon, the werewolf comes out. It's kind of true because it's the werewolf inside of you that comes out during the full moon, and so that's exactly what that was. But just know that has nothing to do with you, okay? Honey, you must can't those words over your life. Spiritually find love. Words are spiritual, not natural. Marlene. Should I have said to bully all your siblings? What did you say, Prophet? You gotta say that again because that's confusing. Marlene should have said to bully all your siblings. Oh. Like I know that I'm 15 and I'm going to be a sophomore in high school. Sticking up for myself is hard and I'm just a little girl on the inside who writes music. So our inner is going to affect our outer. And so if you think you're just a little girl, then you see the world like that. I think Jess and I were just talking last night about alter egos. Who is your alter ego? What if you just turn into her when you get mad or upset or feel like something's about to go wrong? Maybe you just turn into your alter ego. Who would be like your superhero? As long as it's not like the Hulk, I guess. Because that's a part of life. Standing up for yourself is a part of life because nobody else is going to do it but you. There is, I don't like people who are very aggressive, right? I don't like confrontation. However, in this lifetime, you will have many, many days that you may feel uncomfortable. You may have many days and conversations that you don't want to have. However, they need to be said. And so we can't always run from them. But we always can learn from them. Ooh, that's a broccoli. I didn't know I had broccoli in here. Ooh, broccoli. I like broccoli. That's a big old broccoli. And they could be envious that you play music. You're really, really good, right? And because you are adopted, you probably have a lot more things that they don't have, right? Like your mom and dad, I don't know, your parents have enough money to take you to camp. You know, I wish I went to camp. We had no money for camp, and you would stay at camp for a long time. Then you have extra money to play piano. You're living a life that they wish they had. That's why they're bullying you. So Tim, the sun, men are ruled by the sun, which is why y'all are a little bit more rigid than us, right? Y'all are very simple. The sun rises, the sun goes down. The sun rises, the sun goes down. Y'all are the same day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. Women are ruled by the moon. That's why we say when emotions are high, intelligence is low, because women rule the moon and the moon rules the ocean. That's why there's so many different phases of the moon. There are 28 days according to the, what's the name of the calendar, Jess? It's supposed to be 13 full moon cycles, not 12. There technically is 13, but and so every phase is different. That's why you have so many different, you have the crescent moon, you have the full moon, you have the new moon. And that's why women are so emotional, because we have so many different phases, whereas the sun is the same every day. It gets up, it shines, and it goes back down. That's why I was talking to one of my friends. I was like, it's interesting, because when the sun goes down, then that's when men call us. Because y'all off now. Huh? The sun went down, you off. Now you calling us. We're in our whole, we're all in, it's our energy now. So, yes, I called the moon a her. You are correct. And also, to piggyback off that, Tim, you said the female that you were on the date with was talking about her period. Our cycles are ruled by the moon. So I can tell whichever moon cycle we are in when my cycle is coming. Because if I'm on no medicine, no birth control, anything like that, I can always tell what cycle is here, what moon is here. Okay, my cycle is coming. It brings it on every time. So yes. Good for you talking about this, Marlene. Pray, journal, meditate. Yes, Jess. I'm in Oklahoma with a full moon and a cool wind. Ooh, that sounds so nice, Prophet. I love that. Hey, Wiley. Yes, you can come on now. Hey, Potato. And the godson says, hi, Potato. Hello, my god babies. Prophet, it sounds amazing. Is it okay if I have multiple? Is it okay if you, yes, you can have as many superheroes as you want. You can make up one if you want. I made mine up tonight. My superhero. What would be your superhero? Wiley. It's definitely some envy, yeah. Are you going on a second date? Actually, I'm glad you asked. He did, he was going to date tomorrow. So there will be a part 2. My biological mom, my sister, my other mom, my brother, you, and my friends, Grace and Debbie. Oh, thank you, Marlene. Okay. Marlene, read which is to grow your inner woman on inner self-love, knowledge. Yourself will be undefeated. And then I think you should also read One of my favorite books around your age is the the Alchemist. God, I love that book. The Alchemist is good. And then, oh gosh, I think The Dream Giver is good. Even though I read that when I was totally grown, but it was still like, oh, this is so good. These are my superheroes. Oh, that's so sweet, Marlene. My camp as a kid was my parents. Told me to ride the train to the last stop, figure out Tim. Right. Asia, remember that guy you met at the gas station? What happened? Look, Potato, why you gotta bring up all this stuff? Potato be one of the friends. Like, what about him? So Potato, I reached out to him and I said something. He never messaged back. And I probably could have messaged back a second time, but I felt like I didn't feel the need to. So I was like, hello, happy Saturday, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And I didn't hear back. So I was like, okay. At this age and at this point in time, I do think once you reach out once, it is kind of up to them to reach back out. If not, we don't force it. We don't force it. And then I could tell maybe he didn't want to do a lot of traveling, I think. Because I met him when I was in between traveling, right? So I already knew we probably don't live anywhere near each other. And I think, if I remember correctly, he was out of, I want to say Savannah. Maybe. And that was just kind of because I saw his profile. So I don't know that to be true for sure. Even though I like Savannah, but that's not necessarily close to me. We might eat the same, drink, sleep. Eat the same, drink the same, sleep the same. Right. Like, if it wasn't for us, men would just be, the whole closet would just be black. It would be all white shirts, all black shirts. It was somebody in there was like, put some color in now. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:40 a.m. I am eating a burrito left over from my, I had a good time tonight. So we were just kind of debriefing about my date and then also some things about some comments in the chat. I will post a poll in a second. Very, very soon. Okay, let me see. But when you were a meat eater, did it confuse your cycle and connection with the moon? So Tim, when I was eating meat, I stopped eating meat 3.5 years ago. I want to say, I didn't learn about the moon stuff until maybe 1.5 years ago. I want to say. Until I really started getting into more like astrology stuff. And I was like, this stuff is very interesting. And I was trying to figure out, I was like, how did they know all these things back then when you didn't have calendars, when you didn't have, Google and all that stuff? I was like, how were y'all learning these things? And so that's when I found out that's how they learned when certain things are done by the moon, that was their timing clock. The sun, the moon, like even the Bible says this, there was day and there was night. I was like, oh, so astrology was before the Bible. Got it. You know what I mean? So you start to learn that stuff. But everybody don't talk about that. Great question, Tim. gas station connection too long lasting. I mean, maybe. Mm-hmm. We just never have no real conversation. But it could also be, I mean, he did ask for my phone number, and I gave him my social. I gave him my I didn't give him my phone number. He did ask for it, and he did come correct. And I did say, well, I'll give you my watch com. So that could have been it too. But I don't know everybody at the gas station. I don't do. We talk about this. Meeting people in certain areas because it's I won't say low vibrational, but it's just easy access, I should say, right? Because you were just happen to be there, I happen to be there, that kind of thing. So I just am very mindful of those. That's all. Date is you. Are you all capital? Potato. Potato. I feel like you're yelling at me. Potato. She said date. Asia what? Who are you? You can't say. Potato, I just came back from the date. The date was earlier tonight. And then he wants to take me out tomorrow. Hey Sean, how are you? I will answer all your questions. What are your questions, Potato? A guy texted me the other day that I don't even remember meeting. He called, but I was busy. I texted him and no response. So blocked him. Oh, wait. Jess, how long did you wait before you blocked him? Are we giving anxious attachment? He called you, and then you were busy. So then you text him, and then you didn't hear back, so you immediately blocked him. Jess. But he initiated, right? He initiated with the phone call. Yes? How long do we wait? Maybe we should call him back first. Jess? You are all everything food. I like food. Here's the thing, though I don't think we talk about it enough. And I wouldn't have not put this on him. I did say, hey, I'll tell you about that. Let me finish eating this. Finish eating this first. Look how much I've eaten. You should have seen where this started. I'm very proud of myself. Part of me wants to finish this, and part of me is like, no, because earlier today, I was on a manifestation challenge, and he talked about being overweight when he was old. At 26, he was still overweight, and once he reflected back, why am I always trying to finish? He was like, I would finish all my food and other people's foods at the table. And he was like, why am I like this? And then he reflected back to when he was at the table when he was younger, and he was like, Mom, I'm full. No, she was like, you eat everything, and then once he ate everything, she was like, that's a good boy. And that's all he remembered. That's a good boy. So he always ate all his food because he felt like he was going to be a good boy eating all his food. Now he's 26 and finishing everybody else's food so he can be a good boy. So I say that to say people who have children, be mindful of, you make them eat all their food, and then when they grow up, they have weight issues. So it's always attributed to something. So as I'm looking at this, I'm like, Agent, do you really want this? Or are you just trying to finish it? I do want that corner because I see that broccoli. I like broccoli. But I like onion. And I like a little bit of that cheese right there. Let me think on it. But I am good. I am good. Okay. Astrology is amazing. Yes, Tim. You didn't give the man a chance to shoot his shot, Jess. Thank you. Another reason I'm not a good Christian. I believe in the Stars, the moon, and the sun, like in biblical times. Go figure. Exactly. Potato stop what? I waited more than a day. Here's the thing, Jess, though. But just like I'm thinking about mine, I can't get upset because he asked for my number. And then I decided to send him a social. But here's the thing, right? I don't even like texting. Like, I'll do it. But I don't like it because I can't read your facial expressions. I would probably rather FaceTime. But then I was like, I'm not going to tell him that because I don't want you to just randomly FaceTime me all day neither. So maybe it's a phone person. Maybe you should call him, Jess. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Asia, please tell me all about him. Where did you go? Everything. I can't believe you wouldn't tell me what to do with the Okay. Potato. All right, hold on. Hey. I'm finished. And we obviously met last year because I haven't met anyone new this year. Okay. And it's a full moon. And it's the portal. And it's Lionsgate. Come on, Jess. Don't play. You already know what time it is. And we've been talking about this stuff all week, I feel like. Being in alignment to the opportunities that are coming. Seeing if they're for you or if they're not for you. But let's not dismiss them so early. That's anxious attachment. Boy, what? I have a serious question. What's your question, Ebony? About what? I relate to Master Shri Console on the finish. Right. Yeah. I have a feeling that the rest of the food won't see. I'm going. Here's the thing. What I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it on the table. If I still get hungry, I'll come back. No, I'm going to throw it away. I'll throw it away. I'm going to have mine anyway. I'm going to throw it away. Yay! That's right. We're going to have mine. We're going to throw it away. Hello, Dwayne. Let's turn this off. Like, what is that? Okay. I am full. Turn this on. Close this door. I will answer all of your questions, okay? Let's get here. Nevaeh. Hello, Dwayne. I'm back. got up and out of the bed, dropped my lamp. Oh goodness, no, Marlene. We need a little more like. Yes, like and subscribe if you're just joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our live. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30. The current time is 12:53 a.m. and I am about to talk about my date. Okay, hold on. Let me finish reading the chat. Oh my goodness. Potato, don't spaz out on me, okay? It's okay. Thank you, Dwayne. I mean, Marley. Not high. I text him, good day on Wednesday afternoon. No response, moving on. Dang, just, that is a scorpion in you, Mel. Just, if you don't call that man, here's the thing, like, you have to give them the same energy they gave you, right? Like, even though I message him, I probably should. I just, on the opposite end of these things now, I just have a different reflection. I was like, hey, I like to also see both sides. Because the guy that I went to on the last date with, I hadn't talked to him, and I hadn't reached back out either. And so I was like, if I was a dude, that probably would be considered ghosting. It probably could have been. Because I only messaged him and I was like, hey, I'm in town. You want to hang out? So I was like, that could be ghosting. So I see both sides now. So I'm a little more, I give my men grace now. Because I see it from a different lens now. Yes, if we can like and subscribe, please like and subscribe and help us get to our 5,000 subscribers. I do read all the answers in the chat. Let us know who you are, your location. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Okay. Oh la la. Hurry with the deeds. I kicked the boy out. Okay. So, how you say he ghosted you twice? I don't even call it ghost now because I just be busy. Because if I think about it, the guy that I went out with tonight, I vaguely feel like he told me he might have feelings for me last time I was here. Like last time, like when I lived here. And I completely, like I feel like I was drinking that day. And I feel like once I left, I forgot about it until this day. But that's just me. So, let me back up. Okay. About 2 weeks ago, my aunt and I were out shopping at the store. Remember, we would think something wrong with the boys the day call within 24 hours. Right. But and I feel like they wait 24 hours, I feel like, until to call you. Anyway, okay. So, about 2 weeks ago, my aunt and I were out, and he had seen me in the store. And he was like, hey, you back in town? I was like, oh, hey, how are you? And so he said, we should do dinner. And I was like, okay, cool. No problem. I was like, I got a new phone, though, so what's your number? So he gave me his number again. I texted him, and I said, hey, it's me, Aysia, lock me in. He was like, okay, cool. Nothing else after that. Just crickets. And so I said, should I reach out? And I was like, no, I'm not going to reach out because we already had the discussion, right? So then I didn't think nothing of it. I completely forgot. And then I think what's interesting, I said Jess and I had like a really long conversation last night. And I talked about we talked about a lot of different things. But anyway, so I woke up today and then maybe about, what time was that? We had just I did the manifestation challenge today. So I literally had just maybe did my manifestation thing this morning. That was at like 11. It ended about maybe about 2 o'clock. And then I think I was getting ready for my walk. And he texted me. So it was right after my manifestation thing today. And he texted me and he said, hey, I was just checking on you or something like that. So I was like, oh, thank you so much for checking on me. How are you, why you always want to claim something? Wait a minute. Hold on. How old is he? So I am 39. He is 48. Been done. Been in and out like usual. Oh, hey, Thunder. How long you been here? I feel like Jess had a question for you last night. I don't know if she remembers it or not. He got my number and called a year. What? Not a year. A whole year. Then again this week at this rate. Okay, let him go. He just calling numbers, make sure they still work. This also, did Jess still your number? Maybe he got dementia. I don't know, Jess. I don't know, Jess. Ooh, that's different. Okay. How you get somebody's number and call? Oh, gosh. But that's not like something I would do. When I see you a year later. Oh, my God. I didn't even know your number was still in my phone. I didn't even know your number was in my phone. Oh. That would be me, but... Okay. What color? Okay, I don't know. Okay. So then when I we're talking about gotcha. Okay, Thunder. And then I got the message, and so I messaged him back and I said, oh, I thought we were gonna hang out or something. He said, yeah, I thought so too. I was waiting on you. Huh. So I kindly replied and I said, I think the person who speaks it into existence should be the person to see it to fruition. And so he was like, you're right. You're right. And then I just put everything in his court. I put the ball in his court. So he was like, so are you free today? And I said, yes, I am free today. And so yeah. I like it. I put everything in his court. Then he said, well, I don't get off work until this time. And I said, okay, so when are you coming to pick me up? Just put it back in his court, put it back in his court, put it back in his court. So he said, okay, what time, is this time good? Okay, perfect. Let me let you know. I'm a vegetarian. I want you to pick the place, and I'm starving. Right? So it's not that you are, because I am still in my feminine, I still wanted him to lead, but I guided him, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So he came in, he was late. He was late. However, we live nowhere near, I'm not nowhere near where I used to live. And here's the backstory is, who used to be my mechanic, actually. So, we keep talking about cars, right? He used to be my mechanic. And I was like, was this from last night when the guy had Ready to Love and he had no car? I was like, oh. I was like, is that how all this worked? Anyway. So yeah, he used to be my mechanic for years when I lived here. Hello, Michael. How are you? So yeah, it was good. He picked me up. We went out to eat. Went to a Mexican place. Food was good. Had that big behind burrito. Yeah, well, that's good. You know he's handy. Yes, Thunder. I had a date. Yeah, and then we're gonna he wants to hang out tomorrow too. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And our first conversation was about poop. Something I can talk about for days. Because we were talking about the food. And he said, well, I like my steak well done. And he was like, I don't want no worms in it. And I was like, worms? I was like, you have to just clean your body out. And he was like, I know. I've been using this dewormer for like horses. And I know. I was like, what you know about cleansing? And that's it. See? Damn. You hit the right one. You talk about all the most random stuff. Any questions, Potato? You got more questions? Oh, goodness. And then we were just talking because the food came out so fast. We left there and we were just driving. And so he drove to his house and I met his 2 cane corsos. He has the dogs he had when I was around, they're gone. He has 2 cane corsos. He has a gray one and a black one. At least they looked gray and black. I never got out the car. Where was I going, big? The black one was a boy and the gray one was a girl, I guess. All right, Nevaeh. Hey, Sandy. Is that Rishka? Rashika? Hello, Rashika. Hi. How are you? How are you, Rishika? Going to bed. Good night. I was going to drop in tomorrow morning, but instead my dad is taking me to the gym so I can work out. Okay. That sounds nice. Workouts are good. I like workouts. All right, Marlene. Good night. You're going back to Texas tomorrow? Oh, did you enjoy yourself, Sandy? Did you have fun? I will tomorrow. All right. I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself. So, Rashika, I am in South Carolina in the United States. What about you? If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time for me, I'm in South Carolina, is 1:06 a.m. Let us know who you are and where you are from. And I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Oh, goodness. And let's see here. Let's add some stuff in here. I be forgetting about this stuff right here. Why isn't it working? It's not even working. Okay, no, not. You came. No, I'm in the United States. USA. My favorite, Sandy. My favorite. I'm full now, though. I just had that biggest burrito. It was good, but I probably didn't need any more because it did have cheese on it and it had sour cream. And as much as I love cheese and sour cream, I don't eat too much of it. And broccoli. But it was very, very good. Potato, you still here? Potato But it was fun. Rashika, I am 39. Why does this one look like that? It's not giving what I needed to give. What do you mean, OMG? What you mean? You look at someone, oh, thank you, Rashika. I get that a lot. A lot. Yeah. What did you drink, Sandy? Because I thought, you must have drank today, because I thought you didn't go out last night because you weren't feeling too well. So you went out today? Sandy, for the amount of times you go out, you should know how to hide from, get ready for a hangover. Here's the thing, here for you, because the way that you drink, take a teaspoon or a tablespoon of olive oil before you go out, because oil and liquor don't necessarily mix, so it keeps you regulated. Now I have heard that you could drink like a fish if you take a teaspoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of olive oil before you go. However, I don't know that you ever really feel the effects of it though. Or take vitamin C, like take the little vitamin C, either like the packet or take the pill before you go. And that way you can feel the effects, but you will not have a hangover. And if you want to go old school, BC powder. So yeah, any of those three, you should be good. And I used to do the vitamin C, and that works really well for hangovers. And I have not tried the olive oil, but I've seen somebody else do it on YouTube or something. Oh yeah. Exactly, yeah. Because I saw one lady, she said they went to a world of something, and it was like maybe nine shots she's supposed to take all over, and she didn't want to get too messed up, so she did the olive one. She said that it worked too well, because she was like, by the time they did the 9 shots, she was like, we didn't really feel anything. But I don't know if it's because 9 shots, but they're outside, you're walking, you know what I mean? You're probably walking a lot of that off, because you're not just sitting in one place. And then it's hot, you're probably perspiring, so I don't know. 360. Hello, James. How are you? What you mean by 360? Hmm? Oh, it's 111. I did not see the moon tonight. I know she's out there, though. I can feel her for sure. Did you ask Thunder the question or no? I don't even remember. I thought you wanted to ask another question, but I don't remember what it was. I feel like I had a few questions too, but I don't remember them either. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Oh, there you go, Thunder. There you go. Yeah, they work very well. That guy. Right, he be hiding. Where is Q? He late. He late. I don't want to repeat my stories 3 and 4 times. I be wanting everybody to be on at the same time. Okay. Good night, Rashika. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help us get to we're so close to 20 likes. And then I need to put a question in the chat. Whoops. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. What are some weird things that you do? That's the question of the night. Cause I listened to Lady, I was like, what? I was like, oh no, those are different. Dylan said, hey. Hey, Dylan. How are you? So what are some weird things that you do? I can't think of anything at this moment. I do sleep with a nightlight type deal. Like I have my Himalayan sea salt lamp over there. I don't like pitch black. I don't like that at all. And like when I used to eat yogurt, like I would eat yogurt, like I would like make like little mounds with my yogurt or something. Like I would like eat like some of it and like still leave some of it on the spoon. I don't know. It was weird. Now I think about it. And I also used to do at the beginning of the hour. I used to do, this was a while ago. I don't do it anymore though. I used to do like at 11 o'clock. I would be like, 11 o'clock sharp, woo! No idea why. But my sister still do. I used that for years, like when I was younger. 5 o'clock sharp, woo! No idea. Maybe it was supposed to be angel numbers. Now I've gotten an angel numbers. I still feel like there are times like you'll catch me, like if my mom's like, you talking to yourself? Yep. She's like, just don't answer back. Okay. But I will have, like, I'll be talking to myself. I definitely will talk to myself. I mean, we've been having good conversation over here. But I am a Gemini. There's 2 of us in here anyway. I don't know where Misfit is. I don't know where Deem is. And I don't know where Q is. I haven't seen. Misfit was here last night. He came on. I have not seen Deem. And he definitely wasn't on last night. Was he? I don't think so. I do not like gum. Like, if I'm attracted to a woman and she's chewing gum, really? I have some gum. I don't love gum. I bite my lip. I promise you, every time I chew gum. So I'm like I have some in my purse, but I usually like give it to somebody else. If they want some gum, they like, you got one gum? I'm like, you have it. But I'm not a big gum chewer. Wow. It's different. It's different. Is it because it's not ladylike, I guess? Or is it you just meet people in general? You don't like nobody chewing gum, like, at all. Oh, hello. Is it Remon? Hello, Fletcher. I think I like Fletcher. Hello, Fletcher. I don't think I live next door to you, Fletcher. How are you? Tell me something. What are some weird things that you do? Nobody. I can't stand the smell, the taste. Really? Wow. Yeah, I'll put that in. That's different. That's really different. That's really different. Interesting. I'm going to get off here and Dylan and the kids are calling. All right, Sandy, have a good night. Is there anything that you do that's weird before you go? I should have asked the question earlier. I didn't think about it. I might save again for tomorrow. What do you do that's weird, Robert? You hate clothes, like all clothes? So you just, somebody said they like strip at the door, like done. Is that you? He's like, look, just free balling in this house. Huh? We just out here. Nothing. Birthday suits all around. I love it. I love it. I love it. Done it to my wow. Interesting. I love it. Look, Robert, what you do that's weird? Oh man, that's funny. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yay, we got to 20 likes. Thank you so much. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 1:19 a.m. We are talking about what we do that is weird to some, but maybe not us because we are used to it. So let us know in the chat, what are some of the things that you do that are weird? I do not like to sleep in the dark, so I always have some kind of night light or some kind of light on somewhere. So I currently need to turn on my Himalayan sea salt lamp because it is full moon, so I'm going to turn my light on. I want to make sure I don't miss that. Sometimes if I want money, I manifest, I put money under my pillow. I pick up all pennies, all money. Because I am not missing no, I'm not missing no manifestations. I'm not missing no blessings, nothing. If I see money I'm thinking I probably am weird. Anytime I see money, I think that means that it's coming my way. So I absolutely pick it up. I used to be where I would overlook it. I was like, oh, it's just a penny. Let somebody else pick it up. Nuh-uh. I'm like, oh, no, that's a sign. God trying to tell me something. I'm going to put that in the bottom of my pocket. It's coming. More is coming. I analyze everything. If I see, like on the drive tonight when we were driving, he was like, did you see the fox that just crossed the road? I was like, oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. I was too much looking at my phone for something. Ugh, I missed the fox. You know how I feel about foxes. Any and every animal that I see that comes across my path, I'm gonna look it up and figure out the spiritual meaning. That may be weird to people. Yes, that is me. You look like Lara Raj. Who is that? Hello, is it Sorrel? Hello, Sorrel, Andrea, Malika. Am I saying that right? Let me see who that is. You said Lara Raj? Ah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, she's in a music group. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice. Thank you, Sorrel. I had a dream I went to the club in Pumps and Pearls. You know what? You're giving, is her name Grace? Is it Grace or Ellen? The one from Studio 54, they said she would always go, she went everywhere naked. Grace. Studio. They said so much so, like, they were just used to it. Grace Jones, I think. me see. I think it's Grace Jones. Oh, money. I sit and count fake money when I need to manifest large. Oh, I never tried that. It's maybe weird, but it works for me. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Do you like money that kind of looks like real money or like Monopoly money? Grace, yep, strange. Oh, Grace Jones, yeah. She's 77. I need to try to manifest money, 25 million, and see if it works. I'll buy $50 scratch offs. We talk a lot about manifesting over here. Yeah. I'm big on manifesting. I love it. I love it. I gotta try Jess's way though. Looks like real money. Okay. Yeah. I gotta try that for sure. Okay. Robert, come on, I'm thinking. Robert, you got something over there. You got something over there. I won $100 twice this year on a $50 scratchers. Really? I don't know that I feel like I've done like a 5, 1, 2, and a 5 and a 10. I haven't gone past the $10 scratch off. You said 50? Wow. Interesting. Okay. Is there a certain way that you like fold your clothes? A certain way that you wake up? A certain way that you like? It's something, Robert. Everybody got something quirky about them. Weird, quirky, different. You know. I'm sure I got more. Let me think on it. I wish I could tell you the lady. She said, "What weird thing?" I mean, she had a lot of them too. I was like, "Huh?" She was like, "Wait a minute, that's probably too much for y'all to know." I was like, "Yeah, it might be a bit much, ma'am." My hair turned out really good today. I brush my teeth in the shower every morning. Okay. He's like, double it up, right? I feel like that would be a very manly response. Because the water's already on, right? Yeah, you're a bachelor for real. That sounds very bachelor-like. That sounds very bachelor-like, sir. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, that's funny. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Current time is 1:28 a.m. and we are talking about what weird things do you do? Let us know in the chat what are some weird things that you do. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. And help us get to 5,000 subscribers. We are currently at, let me check for today. We are currently at 4,000. Oh, nice. 4,833 subscribers. So we need a total of 167 subscribers to go. Will that be you? Will you join us? We would love for you to join us. And answer the poll. It's not working tonight. Excuse me. I had fun. I forgot I had my manifestation challenge tomorrow, so I don't know what time you're gonna call me. But what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's day 5. Okay, tomorrow's day 5. It starts at 11. It should end about 2. That'd be good. Brando! It's very bachelorette too. Oh, you do it too? I used to do mouthwash in the shower, but that's about it. And then I used to do my oil pulling. But when you oil pull, you can't just spit it down the drain, so you actually have to spit it out. Put it in the trash or something. Not you and Robert brushing your teeth. Oh, so why she laugh so hard? She do it too. Brando, what is something that you do that people consider weird? I used to let my granddoggy kiss me, but I almost lost my black cards. How we did that. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think. Let me think. What else do I do? I hate mint so much. I brush with baking soda. Really? Wow. Okay. That's different. That sounds like That sounds like you and which come Thunder. I don't think Thunder like mint either. Yeah. Oh, that was Thunder said that. Oh, I thought that was Roblox. I thought that was Brando. Okay. Oh yeah, you really don't like mint. Okay. Yes, Brando, I put on makeup because I had a date tonight. I didn't know Brando. Okay. Or find a paste that's not mint. You don't even like. Oh, you really don't like mint. Okay. Interesting. Nevaeh, what is something that you do that people would consider weird? And Brando, same for you. What is something that you do that people consider weird? We had Mexican. It was fine. It was good. Good times. The weird thing I do is play with moths. and just like staring at nothing. Interesting. Yeah, you did say you like moths. Yeah. And to like when you grab them, they don't just fly. Cause I went to grab that when he flew away. Like, nah, I'm not in the van. I was like, oh, look at the moth. He was like, nah, I'm not in the van. He flew off. Use charcoal toothpaste. I talk to like all animals. Like for whatever reason, remember I told y'all I was like I thought I heard my bird, but I looked today and I did not see her today. She is not in her nest. So I don't know if, because when they have babies, they don't just immediately leave, right? She ain't in her nest. Let me see. The time it takes for birds to hatch and for young birds to leave the nest varies greatly depending on the species. Generally, smaller songbirds take 10 to 14 days to incubate their eggs and another 10 to 14 days to fledge. I didn't see her in there today. And I looked twice. Something I do weird is make this certain face. And people say, why am I doing that? Did you and your date go to... No, I don't eat meat. So we did Mexican. Sometimes they land on me. Sometimes what lands on you? Huh? Okay, the weird thing I do... Okay, so the moss land on you. Gotcha. Yeah. Right. You're vegetarian. Yes, Brando, yeah. Vegetarian and then really vegan, but I just say vegetarian because I've been eating dairy and stuff. You eat carrots for breakfast? Not necessarily. I could. I love carrots and hummus though. That's one of my favorite snacks. Carrots and hummus is really good. Yeah. No fish. Fruits, vegetables, bread, nuts, seeds. Yes, bell peppers, hummus. I'll do a little bit of dairy, so I will do egg because eggs are not fertilized. A chicken can lay eggs over and 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 never produce a chicken unless there's a rooster for her to migrate, to mate with. So I will do egg. Excuse me. No fish, Nevaeh. No fish. Nothing. No meat. I'm just kidding. You so silly, Brando. It was good. I had ice cream and called marshmallow crunch with peanuts. And I could feel my tongue I'm doing a 30-day no sugar. So today is day. Wow, we're day 10, and I haven't had sugar in 10 days, and I can't even tell the difference. Okay. That makes sense. You said who $30? Who is Viral Media? Hello, Viral Media. My tongue was so cold. I bet it was. I bet it was. Absolutely. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. You said I'm sorry you send me $30. Huh? What? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what that is. And it happens. It's on time. It's on time. And that's actually probably a milder. That's milder than probably compared to what we've had in the past. So you see, I'm trying. Right. Exactly. Yep. Exactly, Brando. Come on, don't. Don't pay no attention. Don't play no attention. Viral, you are very interesting, sir. Just that movie, with Marcus. That one. It's been so long. I need to go back and see it because I love me some Eartha Kitt. Oh, Strange with Grace Jones. Okay. Good to know. Good night, Viral. It's okay, Brando. Don't worry about it. Brando's. Yeah. Listen, on days like this, especially full moons, you have to be. You have to be. We talk about that being in your own castle, right? Hello, Awakened Power. How are you? Glad you're back. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Full moons are the greatest. Yeah, we learn a lot about different people in the chat when we do our full moons. That is for sure, for sure. Let me see. Where is D-Map? That's cute. I asked 4 different people, and honestly, I think yours is the best idea so far. Oh, thank you so much, Awakened Power. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Yes. Good night, Brando. Don't worry, we're right behind you at 2. At 2. Oh, so close. God, I was so close. I was about to say at 2 o'clock. He heard my words at 2 o'clock. He was like, nah, let me gonna slip on in here real quick. Because you definitely about to, yeah. We were so close. We were so close. Because he said, hello, Q. How are you? I'll be knocked out by 2. Me too. Me too. I've had a long night. I'm tired. All right, Awakened Power. It's fair you say you can go to sleep, but your Awakened Power is your name. That's ironic. That you're awakened. Good night. Good night, Awakened. Yes, we are gonna jump off here at 2. It's been a long day. Wow, it was 5 months ago. How are you, Q? Nope. It was somebody new. I mean, new to y'all, I should say. Somebody new to y'all. But no, it was not wall. But we also had that conversation too, because I was thinking about the way that ended, and I said, yes, he could have followed up, but I also could have, he asked for my number, and I gave him my social media. And so maybe that also was something, because maybe he's not a text type person. Because neither am I. Well, I also don't like to be on the phone all day either. There's that too. Here is a fun fact. I was supposed to be born on my mom's birthday, but she was getting a lot of pain, so I was born a week earlier. Oh, okay. Nice, Nevaeh. I think I was late. I feel like I know I was late. Yeah, that's cool. You did your part. Okay. So, yeah. Q, what are some weird things that you do? He got the black. He got the black dress. Oh gosh. I needed something to where I couldn't think off the top of my head. Was gonna wear that shirt that I had bought with the openings in it, and I thought that was really cute. However, it didn't quite fit the way I wanted it to fit, and I didn't have, I guess maybe not the right bra for that fit. So I'd like to go through for something else that I could just put on and not have to iron and all that stuff. Rarely sleep. No, you got more weird stuff than that. Robert said he brushed his teeth in the shower, and apparently just too. I think I'm just all the way weird, compared to y'all, because y'all got normal things. I don't like to sleep in the dark, so I always have like some kind of night light or something, some kind of light somewhere. And pick up money anywhere and everywhere. I don't care what it is. I use the oil pull in the shower too, but you can't spit that down the drain because it'll clog up your pipes. I used to like do the mouthwash, and now that I think about it, a guy told me to do the mouthwash. I was like, that's such a bachelor thing for y'all to do. Apparently, bachelorette too. Insomnia isn't weird. Q has like this. How many hours do you sleep? You say? I want it to look like I'm in a void. What? No, I need a nightlight. I need something. I remember waking up one time and just screaming because I didn't know where I was. I was like screaming. I was like, ah! I was like, Aysia, how are we gonna get out of here? I was like, okay, just walk really slowly. Walk really slowly. I figured out. I opened the door, turned on the light. I was in my own room. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it. So we need. It was hilarious. I was like, Aysia, do we have a birthday? We have a birthday? Okay, hold it. Oh, here's another. I will fall fast asleep on a show I enjoy. Wake up as soon as it ends. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Awami. I need sounds and something light and sometimes like, yeah, like I don't have to do it all the time, but like wind chimes, rain, thunderstorms, sounds of like the ocean. My alarm clock is birds. Chirp, 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 chirp. Yeah. White noise. When is my what? For what? What are you talking about? You like electronic humming? ACs, generators. Interesting. Did somebody did you hear that when you were growing up? Was somebody like a mechanic or like an HVAC system person? Puts me to sleep every time. No singing, just turn on the carburetor. It's okay. I have huge chimes outside my bedroom window. Um, you said generators. Generators are loud. I have ocean footage I took on my iPad. Oh, wow. Okay. I put rain sounds when I'm sleeping. It helps me sleep better. Yeah, I like rain sounds. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, that was. I used to be a lot weirder. I think I should get back to that. I think it was maybe like I used to sneak butter when I was younger. Just raw butter. I don't do that anymore. That's a lot of butter. And what's interesting is like I was making popcorn the other day and I cut up some butter and I put it in there and it didn't melt and so I went to eat and I was like, oh. I was like, oh, I forgot I used to do this when I was younger. I used to take tablespoons of butter. I used to eat tablespoons of butter. The big Betty Crocker ones going in. Um, my son said if he heard me snore, he put on, how do I say that? Solfeggiago tunes, and I stopped. Let me Google what that means. So, is that the ones that we listen to like online and stuff? Like, let me see. Because I love listening to stuff like that.
If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code or where to start, check out Base 44. I built this data.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, this one's 9:36. Okay, you said 4:32. Hold on. So I don't know. Does it sound different? 4:32 MHZ. I know like beta and gamma and so much stuff, but I don't know all the different things. But there may be something to. Well, that sounds like. Oh, that's the question I'm about to ask y'all tomorrow. That's a good one too. Now put on electronic. Right. Shit, if I put it on, you fall asleep. Not me. More weirdness. I used to sleep to night walk videos. Huh? People that point of view walking through New York. Oh, really? Astro Project. Really? Interesting. I feel like you are not as Leo-ish as you think you are. You know, you were on the cusp. You know that? A Virgo. Yeah. Leo Virgo cusp are also known as the cusp of exposure. Generally refers to individuals born between August 19th and August 25th. These individuals blend fiery, confident, and dramatic traits of Leo with the detail-oriented, analytical, and practical nature of Leo. This cusp is characterized by a mix of outgoingness and introspection, creating a unique personality. Yep, that's it. Unique personality that can be both inspiring and dependable. Core aspect of the cusp is the presence of seemingly opposing traits. Individuals might exhibit Leo's extrovertedness, attention seeking behavior alongside Virgo's introverted analytical tendencies. The Leo Virgo cusp often demonstrates a balance between Leo's passion, creativity, and desire for the spotlight, and Virgo's practicality, attention to detail, and organizational skills. Despite the potential for conflicting traits, those on the cusp are generally loyal, loving, and dependable partners and friends. Strong work ethic. They are often hardworking, ambitious, and persistent, driven by both Leo's desire for success and Virgo's attention to detail. Virgo's analytical nature can sometimes manifest as critical tendencies, which might clash with Leo's need for appreciation and admiration. They can be intensely emotional and passionate, experiencing a whole wide range of feelings. Um, the cusp of exposure moniker reflects a desire to express oneself and share one's talents and ideas with the world. I know Nevaeh be like me in school. Like me. Oh gosh. Got me exposing my weirdness. Got me all vulnerable. That's not even that weird though. I don't think so. I talk about poop. On the first conversation we had tonight was about poop. Okay? On my date. Cause he said like he likes his steak well done. He said I don't want no worms in my steak, and I was like, well, I said you got to do a cleanse anyway. He was like, I do these dewormers that you get from that people be that the horses take, but I take a little bit of it. I was like, you do cleanses? So I was telling him about the black seed oil that I use, and then that started a whole conversation about poop. So, yeah. He's a Scorpio rising. That's my dog. I'm a double Leo. We're just misunderstood. Why do you feel like you're misunderstood? I'm just reading what it says. You are on the cusp. But everything that they said makes complete sense. Because even though you said you are not, you're a Leo, but some of your vibes give me so much Taurus like. So I was like, ah. But that Virgo, yeah. I didn't mean the spotlight part about you being desiring the spotlight. Who said anything about you desiring the spotlight? Not tonight. What is it that you desire, Q? Since you're misunderstood, what is it that you desire? I feel that same way about Gemini being misunderstood. I'm pretty sure yours is not to the extent that Gemini is misunderstood, though. talking about demon jokes you do. Yes, Jess. I mean, we walked right into it. We didn't even get I don't think we got off my street good. Because I want to say by the time we got to the highway, and I'm maybe 5 minutes off the highway, maybe. Yeah, it wasn't long. Um, so Virgos and Tauruses are earth signs. Probably when you said what you sleep to, and I was like, to me that didn't sound like anything that would be connected to a Leo. I don't know, just something about it. Just a feeling. Nevaeh, you're a Taurus. Are you really? When's your birthday? And that also makes a lot of sense. That's interesting. I don't generally attract to a Taurus. But Taurus, here's the thing, Taurus and Geminis would be really good, I think, as friends. Like, I can't date one. Devil don't do that. But friends, yeah. Hello, Devin. Hey, Aysia Smiles. Hey, hey, hey. Gonna be wealth, knowledge, and relationships. What about wealth, knowledge, and relationships? I'm a Taurus. My mom was a Taurus. Wow. The whole family? That's interesting. Right. Here's the I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about you know, his past relationships. I don't really talk about mine. Yes, we're still new. But yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff. Then I talked about my trip to Kenya, my lack of self-love. We talked about that stuff, yeah. We talk about stuff. Because it used to be that I would shy away from that stuff and I would keep light and fluffy. And so we like to do, okay, you like football, you like so-and-so, right? I felt like in the beginning, I felt like I might have been pulling stuff. I was definitely probably asking more questions than he asked. Probably just natural Asia. But it was good conversation. It did have a flow to it. It wasn't like, there might have been like maybe one or two times where it was like a slight pause or something. But I also learned to like lean in on those moments, not make it feel awkward. Just be like, oh wow, this food is good, or just allow it to unfold. Owami, you're beautiful. Thank you, Owami. I just find street sounds relaxing. But you have never seen me. I have not seen you. I don't know what that means. I am Aries. Interesting. All these different signs tonight. My dad is April Taurus. Okay, your dad's April Taurus. Gotcha. I'm an Aries. Oh, Aries. Interesting. It must be a full moon because we're getting different signs tonight. Okay. You asked what I want in life. Is that what I asked? I don't think that's what I asked. I don't think that's what I asked though. those the exact words I used? I don't think that's what I said. I don't think I said, what do you want in life? What did you say? Hold on. You said, oh, okay. So I asked you, what did you desire? I said, you don't desire the spotlight. What do you desire? So you said you desire wealth, knowledge, and relationships. Okay. So you do desire wealth. Hmm. Where did you meet him? I had met him. He used to be my old mechanic, actually. Wealth, yeah, spotlight. Okay, yeah. He used to be my mechanic when I lived here, and then when my aunt and I went out to the store maybe about 2 weeks ago, and then I ran into him, or he ran into me, I should say. And so he said we should do dinner, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I didn't hear anything after that, so I went on about my business. I didn't think nothing of it. And then he messaged me today. And so I put the ball back in his court, and I was like, oh, okay. He said, I'm just checking on you. And I said, oh, okay. I said, I thought we were going to meet up. And he said, well, I was waiting on you. And I said, well, I feel like the one who speaks it into existence should be the one who sees it to fruition. And so, here we are. Look at me and my feminine cute. Let me see here. The part of the conversation. So my favorite was really, how so? What are you thinking about in those moments? And then he was like, you should try this corn. It's really, really good. And I tried it. And I absolutely hated it. I tried it 3 times. I tried it 5 times. And it was disgusting every time I tried it. And then it was like that Mexican corn. And then I was like, I can't remember. And I was like, oh, I don't like mayo. And at first, you know, when they make Mexican corn, I was under the impression that it must look like mayo, but it didn't taste like mayo. I didn't know it actually was actual mayo. Ugh, I can't stand mayo. Yeah. That had extra junk on it for me to not realize how nasty it really was. I don't like mayo. I can see them. You can see the moon. Oh, can you take a picture for me and put it on the community page? Let me see if I can see. I can never see her from here, but I wish I knew where she was at this. Let me see. Where is the moon? Let me see here. Where is the moon in the sky right now at 2:13 a.m. in I need to know exactly where her coordinates are. The moon would be setting in the west. Specifically, it would be in the southwestern sky. The moon would be in a waxing gibbous phase, meaning it's more half illuminated and growing larger. So okay, closer to the west. So when I get off here, I'm turning on my compass. Okay, it's so bright. Oh my god, I love it. Well, yeah, it's not a spotlight. See, it was only 2 weeks, not half a year. I was waiting on you. Doesn't sound like your kind of man. which is why I said to him exactly what I said. I said, if you are going to speak it into fruition, I would have just been, oh, hey, it's good seeing you. And he said, we should do dinner, right? If you put that out there, then it is up to you to follow through, right? Which is why I had no, which is why I didn't write anything back. I said, here's my number, lock it in. I think he thought I actually had already left by now, which I probably should have already left by now. So we're actually going out again tomorrow. We're just dating. Nothing serious. It's just the first one. The curls. And don't they look so good? Like, I don't feel like twisting this up, but I also do not want to sleep on it because I don't trust it that much. I don't trust it enough to look like this tomorrow. I should actually, while I'm on the phone with y'all right now, let me go ahead and twist these bad boys up. Take all this makeup, twist this hair up, change this dress. Hold on 1 second. Let me get out this clothes. Change clothes like I said I was going to. I need to find my shirt. Hold on. All right. This makeup on. The curls. It's not about thinking in the pauses, but feeling and connecting in those moments. Are you connecting to yourself? Are you connecting in? What are you connecting? Silence is okay. It's the awkward moments, yeah. I learned that probably more so like in the last couple years, like, or maybe not even years, maybe just even on the live streams, right? Because because there is a delay, sometimes it could also feel like, dang, they can't hear me and stuff. Like every now and again, I'll say, "Can y'all hear me?" Even though I know you can hear me, I just think it's it's just like maybe you're doing something, maybe you're busy, maybe you're reflecting on what I said, because I do think, especially in this space, especially in coaching and stuff, this in public speaking, they tell you to pause because you know what you're thinking, but you also need time to be able to say something. Let it simmer, let it soak in for the person who you gave it to. Let them be able to, you know, comprehend what you said and then be able to respond. Allow them that time. And then I have a mentor, and she'll be like, "Y'all ready to go? Okay, y'all ain't saying nothing." And one of the students, she was like, "Hey, like you got to give us time to just digest what you just said. You just dropped a bomb on us." Sometimes that's why sometimes I read the chat 2 and 3 times so I can exactly understand what it is that you all have placed in the chat. Because I was like, one, I don't want to overthink it, and sometimes you just be in the moment. You may overanalyze it, or you maybe read it wrong, or different things. Let me read this. Miss Black. Thank you, Nevaeh. It's only 2 weeks for. It only took 2 weeks for him to call. I'm writing blocking Mike. That's the. Right, because here's the thing. I didn't even realize it had been 2 weeks. What I thought was that it was. When I went back and looked at my phone, it said July. So I was like, July. I was like, has it been that long? But it said July. Tomorrow would have been 2 weeks. So just shy, maybe like, yeah, just shy of 2 weeks. But he did reach out, so here we are. I forgot about the nicknames. Yeah, so we can nickname him. Because apparently the other one is Wall. don't follow Q up with the gas station guy, because I don't know. I don't think you like the gas station guy personally, because you ain't want to give him no real name neither. I forgot about the nicknames. Love that for you. You love what for me? Are you talking about Jess? You sleepy, Nevaeh? Q, I got a text from someone I met a long time ago. I didn't remember him, so he called. I couldn't talk, but I answered. Tried to remember him. I texted him on Wednesday and haven't gotten a reply. I think I might go to sleep in a while, Miss. All right, Nevaeh. Hello, Roshan. How you? I'm doing wonderful, Roshan. How are you? I was talking about the pauses in a conversation with a woman, connecting with her. That's what I say, Q. Asia thought I was being hard on him. You said only because I'm in here with y'all. Because all my other clothes are in the other room. So unless I have, and I didn't want to, I like to be somewhat presentable on here. My other shirt's in the other room. Right, I thought about it too. I was like, dang, it is a little warm. But we love clothes. So don't think I don't take clothes now. Hold on. They'll be back tomorrow. The girls will be back tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Is that right? I think that's too big of a twist. I like what you're saying, Q. I was responding to Aysia, saying her date called after a couple weeks. Q missed my conversation about my ghost. That's what I was saying, Q. I said I felt like that was extreme. I was like, Q, you haven't heard from him since Wednesday. You block him. That's a bit much. Then she said, she said, I just don't. I don't like blocks only because blocking doesn't change the outcome. You could just be like, hey, lose my number. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really feeling anymore. That was, that was then. This is now. Just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like unless they're like very, very, I only feel like I block if you're giving stalker vibes. That's when I block. Good night, Nevaeh. Well, I know you don't know him. What I meant is when every time you mention him, you change the gas station. So it was giving as though that was like kind of like my passive aggressiveness. Like when like little jabs. That's what I mean. Throwing little jabs. I need to cut that. Honestly, I didn't take the time to block him. Only blocked my mom. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm just curious why he called. Did he remember who you were? Or did... You know what, Jess? You know you do jewelry. Does he know you do jewelry? Do you think it was about the jewelry? Maybe he's a Q. Maybe he's like, I'm coming to Cincinnati. Clothes are necessary evil, yes. I love clothes though. Like, I love fashion. Jess, I wear everything. Like, I think I want my own, we were watching, what was it? Something, Project Runway, and I was like, you know what? Because I do a dress challenge for 31 days in July, I wouldn't mind doing a fashion show. I would not mind that at all. That sounds marvelous to me. I keep looking at these underarms. I'm traumatized by the last time I got waxed. Remember when I did it on the live stream? Oscar. The compilation. Why? What happened? Would you be upset? I did ask him about the question that we talk about being disrespect, like men caring more about respect than love. He was like, that's true. He was like, imagine, oh, I left my water bottle. He gave me a bottle of water. I left it. He was like, okay, like imagine this water bottle. He's like, imagine you. He's like, you can like grab it and touch it and everything. He's like, imagine I open this water bottle for you. I put my finger in and I give it back. You want to drink it now? He's like, that's how we feel. You don't want that water no more. After I put my finger in it. He's like, that's how we feel about it. Oh, gosh. Hilarious. He doesn't know about the jewelry. I think we met at Popeyes. Oh. Okay, so one thing I do tell them, and I'll tell you too, is when you meet people in passing, this is why I said about the gas station person. When you meet people in passing, it's lower energy, meaning that it was, you can meet anybody at any level at a gas station, at a Popeyes, and a so-and-so, right? Like, if you are calling in, but I'm a little bougie. I'm not a little bougie, I am bougie. I do like the finer things in life. And so that's what he was talking about. Like, I like for people to plan dates and stuff. And I like to go to fine dining. So tonight, I wouldn't say tonight was fine dining. But also he was my mechanic, right? So you have to think about those kind of things, right? Now, if this were something that I would want to build with, then yeah, then I would have changed the bar. I would have said some different things. I would have done some different stuff. I would have said, hey, I enjoy flowers. I so. You know what I mean? Like, I would have upped that. But I always say meeting people at like gas stations is yes. You can meet anybody at the gas station. Like, if a guy drives past me and say, hey, you cute. No, thank you. You know, because there was no, I want you to have, I don't want everybody to have access to me, right? And so if you see me at a gas station, grocery store, that's just easy access. I want somebody who had to work for it, right? You know, you're not just, I don't want you to just pick me up. When you see everybody, you had to go through some doors. This is VIP right here, right? This is exclusivity. This is you're not able to access this every day. This is fine wine that's been aged for 39 years. You know what I'm saying? This not Moscato. Don't play with me. Oh, I love fashion. I work. Really? You like fashion? Which makes sense because you design the things. Okay, I'm so happy Heidi's back. I hate wearing clothes all the time. Gotcha. Q, are you here? Did you fall asleep? Maybe that's too much in one. How are you, Oscar? I think that might be too much in one. Hairstyle. How you doing, Oscar? Oh, my phone is at 9%. Hopefully I'll finish this before it conks out on us. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 2:36 in the morning. Okay, let me finish. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure you all can hear me. Now that's just random, 2 random pieces. Maybe I should have put them all in here. Yes, we can. Okay, good. I believe Q must have... Did you fall asleep on me, Q? Maybe so. I want to know what he meant by his statement. Oh, maybe that looks better. Okay. That looks better. But dang, Jess, that's weird though. That is weird. Well, he's coming. Whoever he is, he's on the way. He is for sure on the way. I can feel it. August is a good month for that. They say that anyway, for love and relationships. It's supposed to be really good for that. There's so much. I really need to get my hair trimmed, but I feel like at this point, they're gonna, this is stuff they're gonna cut off anyway. Okay. But you work in fashion? I love that. I love fashion. I think I want to have definitely a fashion show, and then I want to do, because I do 31 days of dresses, I want to do a dress challenge where I do all knitted dresses, where like people just send me dresses that are all made of like knitted material. I think that would be so cool. I just don't know 31 people who knit dresses, but I would totally wear that. Or like people who design. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. So much fun. I know whenever I do it, it's going to be really good. Once I can get a good following, get the following up to like 30,000, that's going to be fun. I guess he did go to sleep. Oh, man. My arms hurt. Do you have locks, Jess? Are you natural? Ooh, flirtationships. Ah! Oh, goodness. Yes, it's time for... Okay, you have locks. Okay. Sister locks or regular locks? Yes, it's good. Time for flirtationships. I'm about to be outside. Football, tailgating, concerts, college homecomings, maybe the rodeo in Vegas, October. Another cruise. Yeah. Did you see, I think he didn't give us a location yet, but the LA one. I think I still want to try and go to the Manifesting Miracles in LA, which would be so much better. Because think about if the Manifesting Miracles is in LA, that means I don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. for Manifesting Miracles. I can wake up at 12, right? Because it's 3 hours behind. That sounds lovely. That sounds absolutely lovely. Because I feel like every time Manifesting Miracles comes, it's really, really early in the morning. Because it's an all-day thing, isn't it? Yeah. Regular logs, okay. You know he'll do it in the morning. But it would be noon for us here. Yes. Yes. I feel like that's better. Because they're what? I think because Dubai is usually like, yeah. Dubai. Because right now, he does 7 p.m. and it's our 11 a.m. But this is only for 2 hours right now. But yeah, Manifesting Miracles, he starts at 9 a.m. So it's like, what, 3 a.m. our time or something? Something ridiculous. I'll be so tired. But if he's in, if he's in LA, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Even if I go or if I just attend it, I don't know. Virtual. I think I want to attend in person. I think Manifesting Miracles in person would be fun. Since I've already met him in person anyway. And to see in that state, because he did say you're going to talk about wealth and finances. And then I'm curious to see what's about to happen, because I think he's changing. A lot of his coaches, I think, are transitioning to doing their own things. Because I haven't seen, usually when he does these live streams, usually he has somebody come in and speak for him in the beginning. He hasn't had that all this time. Every time, he gets up, it's him. Every time. It's usually like Angela or something. It's only been him tonight, this time around. So, and I think I saw something that said Sabrina stepped down or something. I know, but I think Sabrina left. She posted something. She left. I feel like somebody else left too, but I can't. I don't know if it's Sneha. I don't know. I know it's I know she wrote something in the chat. Something in the larger group. Yeah. I was like, I love Sabrina. Because usually she's the energy raiser. And then she's over so many the social accelerator and stuff. So I'm curious to see what this looks like. But I have not seen neither one of them this time. And I thought I would have seen Angela because she's on the flyer, but she's here either. It's like, wow, interesting. Have you been on there? You know him and what's his face? I could feel the transitioning. That last Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I think everybody gotta grow, and I think somebody said about every few years you have a transition, so makes sense. I think and then the two of the people, here's the thing that's interesting. Two of the people that I started when I went with Master to Kenya, they joined the team. So it's only it's just natural. Two come, two go, But they do work every day. And so I was like, he was like, you want to work with us? I was like, I was like, Did you say every day? I was like, the moon, I mean, she work every day, but not Asia. I am not in that go mode anymore. I don't think, as women, I don't think that's how I think it still makes us too much in our masculine to always be go, 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 go. I don't think. And I also think that's not how I create. I'm not able to create when I'm always going, because that doesn't allow my brain to think. It doesn't allow my brain to have the quiet time. They expand a lot of energy per soul. Right. Listen, I'm like, because I'm been there, done that. It's so much more peaceful on this side when you realize the things about yourself. You're like, I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I could, but I could also not, and be okay with it. I'm about to let them run you ragged if you want to. Nope. The only thing I think I would go back and do, maybe a tour, because I haven't been on a tour in like 11, 12 years. We just need to be more. I just need to sit and feel. Because like when I do fasting and silent sitting, if I just spend like a day, or I haven't gone that long, but if I go, I think I've gone a day, like I've gone about 4 or 5 hours without talking at all, without social media, without talking, no TV, no cell phone, no internet, no, you know what I mean? Like just literally unplugging. And I did that for, I think, 5 or 6 hours. No, then you don't have anybody call you, or don't answer anything. I did hear some downloads come through, or feel some downloads and stuff. So I'm curious to see if I did that, like if I was fully like fasted with nothing in my system and then did the silent sitting, what will come up for me. I think it'll be really good. I think it'll be really, really good. I don't know. At some point, I'm sure we'll do it. I fast quite often. I don't even eat now till about 4 o'clock. I didn't eat today until he picked me up for dinner. So that was what, 8:39. So I definitely do a lot of probably more intermittent fasting right about now, because I'm doing the no sugar for 30 days. So I'm like, I don't have to eat early. I can eat late and be fine. So it's good. Take this makeup off my face. Hey, Sandy. How are you? Ooh, the makeup. What time's your flight, Sandy? I'm an assistant manager at a fashion store for the discount. And I work at another merchandising part-time for their discount. They got good discounts. And you hate clothes. That's so funny. Sound like I'm like, what store? What discount they got? I like it. Ow. feels so good. Good to take off your makeup. Take it off. And I put on mascara too. I was like, ooh, you on a real date. Cause I don't never put on mascara. Cause I feel like you'll never know how, I don't never feel like I take it off right. Oh, nice. How long have you been there? How's the atmosphere? Good. Oh, look at all the makeup. I just think it's interesting. Can I sell my used makeup things on like Feet Finder? Will somebody buy this? Will somebody buy this? Oh gosh, let me see. Mm. Right? People have done weirder things. You know? I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Just need to find where they are. Is it all the way out? I guess that's probably something weird I do. Usually, like if I pull an eyelash, then I usually it's like say a mini prayer and then I blow it off my finger. If I'm driving and I drive by like a graveyard or cemetery, I turn down my music to make sure that they don't hear it, to make sure they rest in peace, like we tell them, like we say, rest in peace. Mm-hmm. I love them both. I work with good managers. Oh, nice. It's good to work with people that you like being with, right? That are good managers and stuff. That's a good vibe. I just woke up. I see her still like, Oscar, you just woke up. Mm-hmm. Well, we about to get off of here, Oscar. I didn't even realize what time it was. Wow, it's 3 a.m. You so? I heard that from an old boyfriend of mine. He used to turn the music down and let them rest. I was like, okay, so I turned it down. But that's where I got it from actually. That was years ago. Isn't it interesting some of the things that we do? These are what they want to hear it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly what I heard. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Misfit. Dang, Misfit. You must be getting up for work. You must be about to go and cut wood. That's must be what it is. What did you say that you had to delete? Misfit, you late. You should get off of here, go to bed. Glad you joined us, though. I'm at 2%. Say something quick. Otherwise, I gotta go get my charger. Chopping wood at this hour, yes. I don't know. I figured you was getting up early to maybe get ready to chop wood, you know? Something quick. Yeah, I'm at 2%. I forgot it was running low. Did I finish it? Huh? I thought you was asleep. Where did all y'all come from? how did you just what? Did you pop on like you had a whole conversation like you was asleep and you came back like you finished the conversation? But what are you talking about? Some straight should have stayed with the ex. What? What are you talking about? I gotta plug that. Hold on, I'm going to the bathroom. Right, came back like he never left. You know how you be asleep and you be talking in your sleep? That's what I felt like. He just came back talking in his sleep. What are you talking about? Thunder would be upset. Teeth are nice and clean and minty. It's I feel like I want my floss. Really? Q, I had said so many things before that statement. So many things before that statement. I asked you like 3 questions before that statement. I'm going to need strong coffee in about 6 hours. How many questions did I ask? How many times did I say, Q, you still here? Q, you still here? Q, you still here? And then you comment about we need to leave X's. I'm still stuck at the part. So he's gone again. Okay. You should have stayed. Something else weird. Last thing. I bought a disco ball and strobe light for my bedroom. As a single mom, I replicated the club and home dance. That sounds like so much fun. I had bought a cloud one. I had to like you make it. You like you buy like the things for it and you like stick the actual cloud stuff all over it. So I made my own like DIY cloud. It didn't last very long, but it was very pretty. And I think it had different lights on it. And I think I'll probably just buy one next time it's already made. Different lights and then colors and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. They heard you say good night and can't. Oh. I was talking about you turned on the X. Let me see it. Graveyard Studio X. She left again. I had to use the bathroom and my phone was at 2%. Only about 25 times. Thank you, Jess. Yeah. Thank you. See, they left again. Right. How many questions did I ask? Because I wanted to know. He over here worrying about my exes. I wanted to know what he meant about just don't come up here in his buddy's shirt. Listen. Don't be worried about my fashion. That's what I want to know. Why are you worried about my fashion? Huh? Okay, Tara. It's definitely full moon. It's definitely full moon. Both. Marry both. At least you have options. Marry both, and that way you'll have options. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. Only a full moon. Only a full moon. Only a full moon. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, and on that note, I think there's no time like the present. We're going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you all for joining us this evening. As always, we go live every night around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time right now is 3:07 a.m. And we will do this again on tomorrow. I will keep you posted on the time. It should still be around the same time. If not, I'll push it back and I will let you all know by I'll post a notification of when I'm going live so that you'll know exactly when I'm going to go live and so we can chat again. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't forget every night to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you love yourself. I love you, I love you, I love you. If you don't have a mirror, do it on your camera phone and see how different you feel. Okay? See you tomorrow.